American Leonardo? Pardon me, Euclid, but who's the American Leonardo?
Oh, necessity. The American Leonardo is my dear husband, the portrait painter, Samuel Morse. Come on up here. Our beautiful home is full of Samuel's gorgeous paintings. But what really made him famous was the code he developed for letters and numbers. It was nothing less than ingenious. Ah, now I see it. Samuel Morse, of course, for Morse code. Of President James Monroe. Then one day I became fascinated by electromagnets. I was determined to invent the telegraph. I was successful and sold interest to my company at Western Union, which is still running today. My dear husband's ingenious code made it possible to send messages from Washington to Baltimore. It even connected the East Coast to the West Coast. And years later, his code made it possible for ships to talk to other ships, even when they were sailing, and for ships to talk to shore and shore to talk to ships in.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Morse, but our show needs to be sailing along.
My brother Wilbur and I are so pleased to be here again. As you know, we were honored last year for our contribution to transportation for our invention of the airplane. First, we owned a bicycle shop, then we flew the first plane in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. First it was a wreck, then we were successful. Now more Guinness World Records are being broke from our invention, the airplane.
Hello, my name is William Shakespeare. I was born in 1564 and made lots of famous plays like Romeo and Juliet and The Winter's Tale. After my playwriting days were over, I decided to get married. I married a nice lady named Anne Hathaway.
Hello, my name is Copernicus. I'm said to be the founder of modern
astronomy. Everybody said that everything rotated around the Earth, but I said that everything rotated around the sun. And I did this before the telescope was invented. And now our next inductee, demo please. It's a three-way tie.
A three-way tie? Yes, a three-way tie. Thomas Edison for the phonograph, and Thomas Edison for the motion picture camera, and Thomas Edison for the electric light bulb. Excuse me, some of our guests might be wondering what the electric light bulb has to do with communications.
Are you kidding, Miss Sassy? It was only because the electric light bulb, without the electric that has a wire, there would be popcorn poppers or answering machines.
Of course.
Thank you for this award. I'm Thomas Edison. When I was young, my teachers thought I was a slow learner, so my mom thought me at home. I grew up to invent over 1,000 inventions, including the light bulb, the camera, and the phonograph.
Mr. Edison, we have a surprise for you. Behind our stage in the soundproof booth is your mother. Stage crew, send out Mrs. Edison.
Tommy, I'm so proud of you. I taught him myself, you know. Poor Tommy hasn't heard a bird sing since he was 12 because he lost his hearing. He used Mr. Moore's code to talk to his family. He even tapped out a marriage proposal on the head of his beautiful bride-to-be.
Thank you, Mrs. Edison.
Why, Tommy's wife used to tell me that there was hardly a day that went by without an explosion in the house because of all his crazy experiments. He had a laboratory in the basement because he was always working on some new contraption.
Thank you, Miss Edison.
The Greeks first showed the world his favorite invention, the phonograph. His whole laboratory had burned to the ground. And you know what he said?
No, what?
Now all my mistakes are burned up, always looking on the bright side, my little Tommy. In town, he talked to